Barbershops and salons have been closed for quite a while, and getting a professional haircut isn't at the top of most people's priority lists right now.
KVRR's Chris Howard, facing a hairy situation, tried out what the internet is calling a quarantine cut to solve his haircut issues. Chris, what's up with the hat?
Good morning, guys. You'll find out in just a little bit. These past few weeks have had us adjust to a number of lifestyle changes and give up a few luxuries we usually take for granted, such as professional haircuts. Fortunately, with a few YouTube tutorials, some time, and somebody who has your best interests at heart, you may not have to go months without a haircut. Unfortunately for me, my wife was the one with the clippers.
Haircut tutorials are quickly racking up millions of views on YouTube. My wife claimed she had watched 25-minute-long tutorials that covered everything from basic techniques to blending and fading. She assured me she was the right person for the job.
Am I gonna have to go bald after this?
Well, that's not an option.
So we converted our living room into a barbershop with an old towel, a pair of scissors, and an old grooming kit from Walgreens that had lost most of its power and juice 2 years ago. We were hardly equipped for the job. My wife started with trimming the back of my head, and then worked her way around to the sides before trimming around my ears. Now, it was time to blend, and at this point my wife decided that for the blending process, she was gonna freehand it, something the tutorial didn't exactly cover.
I'm getting to know my canvas right now.
In her eyes, she was Da Vinci, and my hair was her Mona Lisa.
Oh, this is good stuff. We're getting somewhere.
At that point, the panic had started to set in for me. I could hear bigger and bigger chunks getting trimmed off, and at every barber I had ever been to, they had used scissors and a comb for this process. But my wife grew impatient and thought she could achieve the same results with just clippers. Finally, the haircut was over, and the truth had finally come out.
Can I be honest about something?
Sure.
I didn't watch a single tutorial. I just won it.
Are you kidding me?
All things considered, I think my wife did a great job. And if you want my takeaway from this experience, sometimes a barber is worth every penny, even if it's just to save you from the anxiety and stress of somebody who's just winging it.
You could have lost a pound.
Now, before I reveal the fruits of my wife's labor, here's a picture from what my hair looked like yesterday. Funny picture in the monster as well. And now we can take a look at the final results. I think my wife did a pretty good job, all things considered.
Oh, beautiful.
There's a better barber in your place than on the Enterprise, apparently.
I think so.
That was good. Well, thank you for doing that. That was brave of you and your wife to go through with that on camera and share it with us.
True love right there,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Having that kind of faith in each other. I like
Really,
it.
Thanks. Thank you so much, Chris.